Hi, I'm Kate Anderson, a student at Edina High School. For the first time ever, Edina kids were able to join their parents at the polls and cast a vote for their favorite candidates thanks to an exciting program called Kids Voting Edina. The results are in, they're being tallied, we'll have them to you in a matter of minutes, but first, let's take a closer look at Kids Voting Edina. Kids Voting Edina is an extension of Kids Voting Minnesota and Kids Voting USA. It's a nonpartisan, nonprofit program dedicated to promoting civic awareness among tomorrow's leaders and decision makers. Made possible by a joint effort between the Edina Public Schools, the Edina Ed Fund, the City of Edina, and multiple sponsors in the business community, the program promotes the importance of voting by guiding students through the real-life process. Kids Voting Edina hopes to generate an excitement for voting and civic engagement that extends well into adulthood.
Kids are learning about the voting process. They're learning about what makes our democracy unique and special, and it's preparing them to be lifelong voters.
Well, one of the things that the Edina Education Fund liked best about the Kids Vote Edina program is that it's so comprehensive. It also just allows the Edina public school system to be incredibly responsive. We're helping to provide the funding that's necessary so that this really timely program can be brought to kids during this election year.
In the weeks leading up to the election, Edina K-9 teachers got students ready for the polls. Classrooms were buzzing with excitement from learn by doing and hands-on activities, as well as critical thinking lessons that help teach students the democratic process.
The League of Women Voters was asked to be a co-sponsor of Kids Voting, which we were very pleased to do. What has struck me about it, number one, it's the impact on the kids, the fact that they will be more informed voters in the future. But number two, the impact that it has on their parents. When I found out that Duluth has the highest voter turnout in the nation, and that each year their voter turnout has gone up, that they have participated in kids voting, I pretty much decided this was the best program ever.
Well, I think kids voting is important because it encourages kids early on to start voting, and so they feel more part of the political process, which is very important.
Students in grades K through 12 then got the chance to tag along with their parents or guardians to the adult polling sites on Election Day. Kids voting polls were set up near the adult polls, and kids made their choices using a special kids voting ballot.
Oh, it's great being a judge here. The kids are so excited to vote, and it's really fun watching them. They're adorable. It's been crowded. This has been our first moment to breathe.
Well, it was fun to just see what it's like to vote and know that you're important and you're making a difference.
After the kids voting polls closed for the night, all of the kids' votes were collected and brought to Edina High School to be counted by Edina High School students, giving Edina's older kids a totally different perspective on the voting process.
I volunteered because a lot of my friends were able to start voting and stuff, and I was a month and a week away from being able to, and when I heard about this, it just seemed like a really cool opportunity to be able to get involved.
I think that voting is foundational to democracy, so I'm really pleased that we have kids voting in Edina because we can start teaching our children to vote at an early age, guiding them to be good citizens as adults.
And now the results are in, Edina kids have spoken, and here's what they had to say.